what you want now. Feels like you're looking for something better.
Hello, good people. Welcome to Raw Vegan Rising. My name is Shane Sterling. Thank you so much. At your service. You want to look good? Eat these foods I'm going to share with you. Now, I've been fully raw vegan for the last 6 years, and I have learned how to master a raw vegan diet. You can see the health I have. You can see the results that I have from my lifestyle right here. What do you think? Well, I'm doing pretty good, but raw vegan for me is just the tip of the iceberg. I first went vegan at 17 years old in 1990. I've been on my plant-based journey for 34 years. I've always disliked animal products and I've tried to avoid them as much as possible. And I got into whole food very young. I got my first juicer when I was 16 and I've been focused on nutrient density. I've been focused on whole food. I've been focused on plant-based eating. I've been focused on avoiding animal products. Deep down, I know that cooked animal products are not good for me. And so I've avoided them. And this is the results now of me at 50 years old. And I'm here to share with you exactly what I know. Looking young is not the goal. Okay, health and vitality, how we feel on the inside. You know what's way more important than how we look on the outside? Sovereignty, personal sovereignty. You know what sovereignty is? Freedom. Freedom from being a slave to our addictions, to our emotional patterns and habits that hold us back. A slave to our low self-esteem. A slave to our wounding that we're carrying around with us our whole life, and a slave to cravings for junk food, a slave to eating animal products because there's a demand in our gut for them because the microbes have hijacked our body. So sovereignty is freedom, and eating a whole food, plant-based diet gives you freedom. It will allow you to reclaim your health. And so what I've learned is that we need a lot of raw foods in our diet. So I have a free video course called How to Go Raw Vegan Start Here Guide. If you go into the description, there is a link there. You can click on it. You put in your name and email. I will not spam you, and you can unsubscribe at any time, okay? Even though you put in your email, that's just my service to you, okay? I will take care of you. And if I do send you emails, it's to help educate and inspire you, okay? So it's my service to grab that free video course because it's really, really empowering. Now, you want to look young? I'm going to tell you the foods you need to eat. Number one, hands down, without question, you need to focus on nutrient density. What is nutrient density? Well, I'm talking about whole food, plant-based sources of nutrients only. So concentrating the nutrition, like in green juice. Yeah, make some green juice. Now, adding a green juice to your daily lifestyle habit is a really freaking good idea. I have a green juice every day. In fact, I just had one that I drank before I sat down to make this video because it charges me up. It energizes me. Instead of having caffeine, I have a green juice and it makes me feel alive and it gives me confidence to come talk to you and share the valuable information about nutrient density. We concentrate the minerals, the vitamins, the phytochemicals, the hormones, and the oxygen and the enzymes. So juice is a really great tool. I started juicing when I was 18 years old, and I've been juicing ever since. I don't recommend juicing fruits as much as greens, though, because we can just eat the fruits. Whole food, whole, raw, plant-based eating is going to make you look and feel the best of your life. So I highly recommend eating your fruit, juicing your greens, but also if you're going to eat salads, eat tender greens. Eat the greens that are really easy to digest. I personally avoid cruciferous. I avoid romaine lettuce, which is really fibrous, hard to eat. I focus on tender greens. So that includes like sprouts, okay? Sprouted legumes are fantastic. You have to know which ones, like sprouted lentils are my favorite. Very high in protein, high in so many nutrients, really nutrient dense and raw and living and fresh, and it builds the healthiest gut of your life. I do not avoid nuts and seeds. I eat nuts and seeds. I do. And I focus on omega-3 rich sources of seeds, and I focus on healthy nuts that I need. I don't like to avoid fats. Now, a lot of raw vegans are low fat. Not me. I eat lots of fats. Lots. Okay? And it's one of the secrets to looking young is lubricating your skin, lubricating your joints, lubricating your body and your mind with good whole raw fats. And if there's one secret to looking young at 50 years old like me, it's don't eat cooked fat. Don't eat the cooked animal products. Don't eat the cooked nuts and seeds. Don't eat cooked oils. Don't eat cooked fat. And you're going to look great. It's going to make you feel like $1 million. Now, also, superfoods are really important. And people say, oh, superfoods just a term. But no, there are highly nutrient dense foods we can include in our diet. For me, I like spirulina, chlorella. I do concentrated greens in my juices. I will do powdered greens. I will also focus on cacao and maca and ashwagandha and herbs, the adaptogenic herbs. I do all the adaptogenic herbs in my lifestyle. Pretty much anyone I can get my hands on because I love adaptogenic herbs. Helps my body so much. I consider them superfoods. Also, key here, mono meals. Eat one food as a meal. There's nothing more incredible than that. I do that every single day. Dinner time comes around. You know what I do? I grab 4 big cartons of blueberries, pour them into a bowl, and I sit there and I eat an entire meal of blueberries for dinner. And yes, I'll make salads for dinner and stuff too, but there's nothing wrong with eating a whole meal of one food at a time. It's incredible. It'll change your life. Now, also, not overeating is really important. So if you're raw vegan, you don't need to do intermittent fasting so much. I mean, I try not to eat constantly, yeah. But look, eating raw vegan means your bowels are clean. The intermittent fasting fad and how important it is for the cooked food eaters and the animal product eaters is because their bowels are filthy. We have filthy bowels poisoning us from the inside if we are not eating a raw vegan diet. So if you're eating raw, you can really get away with so much more. But not overeating is really important too. I've never been a big overeater. And also cleansing the bowels. So I talk about it in my free video course, but I started my raw journey by cleansing my bowels with a 40-day juice fast. I highly recommend you start with a 40-day juice fast. Go as long as it takes to cleanse your bowels all the way. For some people, that could be 3 weeks. For some people, it could be 3 months. Get all of the waste out of your GI tract. And then there's a miraculous, unique opportunity you'll never experience again in your life. And that is to rebuild your microbes with raw vegan food. If you rebuild your gut after a juice fast with raw food, say 3, 6 months, 9 months, or maybe even 12 months on only raw, it will absolutely revolutionize your body, your mind, and your soul. It will heal you psychologically, emotionally, mentally, and physically. A year on raw foods after a 40-day juice fast, you'll drop the weight. You'll become the person you always wanted to be. You'll become clear. You'll be inspired. You'll become unstoppable. And the most important thing really is it's going to give you a renewed sense of hope and purpose and meaning for your life. It's a very spiritual experience, and it's quite awakening to detox our body. Detox the acids out of your bowels, your lymph, your blood, your organs, your liver and kidneys. Imagine what your body would feel like on just high nutrient density, raw, fresh, living foods. Well, that's what I'm talking about. And that's the experience that I am praying for you that you have. If you're ready to experience this, I highly recommend you join me in my group coaching program, Raw Vegan Heroes. Raw Vegan Heroes is the best raw vegan and juice fasting support group in the world, hands down. We've got over 2,600 members in our community right now, and so many of them are juice fasting and detoxing and going through this process. Everyone is sharing about their meal ideas, their juices, their recipes, their shopping trips. It's an incredible inspiration to be in the community and see everybody's posts every day, to be able to talk to people, get support, get feedback. And I highly recommend not only do you come into Raw Vegan Heroes, but don't even try to change right away. Don't try to be drastic about it. Be a fly on the wall. Listen, absorb, watch what others are doing. Listen to me, because I do a weekly Q&A in the group. I'm in there and I do a training. In the first 10 to 15 minutes of every Q&A, every Friday, I do a motivational, inspirational training on how to be raw vegan, and it's really next level stuff. And it will change your life. And every single Q&A has been recorded, and it's now in a replay library, and there's hundreds of hours of replays. If you want to be raw vegan, that replay library is the most invaluable resource on the planet. It's number one, and it's worth the price of Raw Vegan Heroes just for that replay library. But in addition to that, you get my bowel detoxification guide, my juice fasting protocol, which outlines how to cleanse the bowels and how to rebuild your gut microbiome. It outlines an entire year process from the juice fast to rebuilding the gut on raw food. It'll change your life. And if you're willing to commit to that, I'll give you a 75% discount for Raw Vegan Heroes. In the description below, there is a link for 75% off Raw Vegan Heroes right now for the viewers of this video. Click on the link, go find it, and read what's included. You're going to say, wow, because not only that, you get my 14-day meal plan, you get my Success Path video course, you get my Hot Topics training modules, you get everything you need to thrive as a raw vegan, transform your life, and to claim your sovereignty, to be free. I'm over here fighting for your freedom. Whether you realize it or not, I'm fighting for people to be free because I've awoken. I've had my spiritual awakening experience about being raw vegan. I first went vegan when I was 17. I first did my first juice fast when I was 30, 20 years ago. I first went fully raw vegan 20 years ago. And I've been working to master this. And now I've been fully raw for 6 years. Look at me. You can tell I feel good. It's not just about looking young, although that was the title of this video. It's about feeling unstoppable. It's about being on purpose. It's about having a mission bigger than yourself, a reason to live that's bigger than you. And we really owe it to ourselves and the animals on this planet and the planet itself, nature, to take care, to infuse this divine temple with fresh, raw, living foods and enzymes. Just do that for your temple and you'll feel it. You'll feel it awaken you. And that's my prayer. That's my prayer for you. Okay? I hope this video is helpful. Sending you so much love from over here in Austin, Texas. Sending you the love beams. Hope you can feel it. And obviously, I'm the black sheep over here going against the mainstream in the land of barbecue. Austin, Texas. I love Austin. I wouldn't want to live anywhere else. And yeah, I march to the beat of my own drum. Being a raw vegan is absolutely badass. And it will be for you too, I promise. Much love, everybody. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
Is this what you want now? Feels like you're looking for something.